Hello friends, welcome to my channel and thanks for watching this video and most welcome to the another series of USA weekly market report. Now you have been going through lots and lots of theories with things that are happening, things that will probably happen, where the market is going to head and what are the things that will impact or affect the situation of the market moves. Now the way I understand and look at the thing is simple. At least believe in what you can see on the screen. So if you are on a way to discover price or on a way of price discovery, you have to believe the price which is available on the screen. It doesn't matter whether you are going through data, news, fundamental, technical, it doesn't matter. Okay, you have your own way, but the end result is you are defining the price. Okay, whether the price is on the upside or on the downside. So for that, the basic thing to do is understand and at least believe the price what is available on the screen, which means a simple example before starting anything else. Let's say if you are thinking that a stock is going to go on the downside, next upcoming moves is on the downside, and that is your feeling. Okay, you have some thoughts or logics for that, and this is your feeling. But at the same time, if you can see that the stock is not even moving uh, beyond a particular range for, let's say, one day, 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, in that case you should actually reanalyze your logic rather than simply saying that this is going to go down, or you may have left it after 3 or 4 months. Okay, so if first of all you must have some conviction on the particular financial instrument or the stock which you have selected, and you should actually understand the move. That is the basic thing. And it doesn't matter whether you are an experienced guy or a naive or a person who is very new to the market. It doesn't matter. What matter is if you just flow or make yourself comfortable with the trend. That's what is matter. Now looking at the kind of things that are happening. So this is the Friday's close. As you can see, whether you're talking about Dow Jones, Nasdaq, S&P, everything is in positive. Whether it is slightly positive or deep green, it doesn't matter, but it is positive. And the important thing is, as you can see here, I just want you to focus on. It's up to you whether you're focusing on Nasdaq or Dow Jones. Both were, I mean, Dow Jones went down below 34,000 and it is now standing at 34.5, right? 34.5k. Nasdaq actually went down to 13,000 and now it is 700 800 point up. So the stock or the indices have already rebounded and they are trying to find a level at which they feel themselves which is steady. I will definitely show you the chart and what they are saying. Now the surprising move is on the VIX. Now we will start with the chart of VIX, and if you can see, actually in the mid of May the VIX went up to 23-26 and it again cools down and falls drastically, and the Friday's close was at 16.76. So this is a very surprising thing. One more thing, right now we are in a commodity bull cycle and there is no denial in that. And if you consider that scenario, you will find most of the commodity prices are on the higher side. Okay, and another thing is this US 10-year yield, which has been as a talk of the town, and it's mostly moving within a range. So if bond yield is moving within a range, that's fine. It doesn't matter. Okay, if it find its place, until and unless it breaks out or breaks down, it doesn't matter much. I'm saying it doesn't matter much. Now the final thing is US dollar index, and I think it is time, or it is before the dawn, you can say, uh, or what actually, at least I am thinking that it is at the standing at its last leg, and before it started falling again, you will see that the US dollar index, making its last attempt or last couple of attempts to hold 90. Okay, so let's discuss each and everything one after another. First, go to the chart of VIX. Now, if I may zoom this chart to you, you will see. So, this is a monthly chart of VIX CVOE. Now, as you can see here, so the range for the month of May till date, when I'm recording the video on 29th of May evening. So on the downside you have 16, and on the upside you have 29. So you can understand how volatile this index was or is till now in the month of May, and how it has been moving. Now, I've been saying this thing for the last couple of weeks that if you are looking the overall trend, I have no doubt, that eventually we are moving towards a level which is this one, 9.57, and we will find stock market prices much higher than one can think. Okay, I'm not an optimist or pessimist. Okay, it's not like I'm a realist or something. I just read market trends, but it is not foolish to talk about an upside which is definitely available. And remember one thing, bull market always climb the wall of worry. The end of bull market will only come when each and every person who do or don't understand the stock market, jump with all their money. Till the time we have skepticism in the market, never call it as a top, or the stock market has truffled out. So eventually what I am looking in the longer term time frame will be a support, or will be a retest of level on the downside, and that is in between 11.36 and 9.57. Now let's go to the dollar index. Okay, so this is the dollar index, and this is the monthly chart. So let's go to the weekly chart. It will give you some additional information. So now, okay, so if you are looking from this angle, you can say that hey, this is holding. Okay, and this is the lower end of the range, and this is completely fine. It's not wrong to say that the levels are not holding, and the level which we are looking at to become a negative one, to become pessimist, is below 88. Okay, now there is another way to look at the same trend. Okay, and that is also not wrong. Let me tell you, that is also not wrong, because it's been proved right. So this was your previous trend, right? And you can see this is a perfect technical pattern, head and shoulder pattern. So it has already broken down below 95, and the price chart has made its move after broken below 95.8. It is currently trading at 90. Another way to look at it is simply this one. Okay, you have this support, let me tell you. So what you have here, let me remove this line, and if I may draw this trend. Okay, I have already done that. So here we are. Okay, here we are. If I draw a line like this as well, you will see 1, 2, 3. So we can call this as a trend because the price chart of dollar index has taken support price. It went down, it again retested the level at 93 and again started falling down. So somewhere it is giving the same confirmation that you are you are on the standing on the loose foot. So things are going to change. And one more thing, okay, one more thing. If I draw a line like this, okay, let's go to the line chart, and here we are. If I may adjust this line, you will see that day after day, even with very minor moves, the price chart has been falling down. So there are lots of evidences that eventually dollar index will move on the downside. But if you want to use a simple straight line method, you can simply draw this line. That's the easiest way. Okay, don't go and look like drawing lines until and unless you actually understand these things. So you just need to wait for the dollar index to fall below 88.43, or I would say 88, right? Now, talking about, you know, I think since last month, I've been talking about NASDAQ and the level of 14,200, and I'm very much stick to it. And those who are watching my videos, they eventually know that thing because it has tested the high of I think 14,157. So it has retested its previous high, nearly 14,157. Here we are. It actually makes a double top and then fallen down towards 13,000. Right. So the current trend. What is the current trend? The current trend is we have a big upside resistance at 14,170, or in between 14,157 and 14,170. Here we are, right? And on the downside you have something like this. So this is the trend which we are looking on the downside. So here we are, okay. And now, or better, I will draw a line which looks good okay, because geometry has a very big importance while drawing a line, angles, statistics. So we are talking about a science, and this is just a side note that this is one of the studies, technical analysis, which has some statistics, which means it works with science. But while applying these things, you have to be a dynamic one, or you have to be more artistic rather than using being scientific. So both the things are there. So what you have in terms of trend is a level, support level worth 13,180 and 13,400, and we are looking at a big level which will be in between 14,150 and 14,170 or 175. But the important thing is about this trend. So this is like an ascending triangle, and this, I would say, is a very important or very interesting triangle, because whenever ascending triangle get formed, there is a confirmation that we are not the end of the road. And once it makes a breakout, you just need to see the moves, because whenever ascending triangle pattern has formed and whenever a breakout has happened, the next upcoming moves, or big moves, will be very sharp, I would say, very sharp. So you will get to know these things. You just need to focus on it, but obviously we have our strict stop losses at support level, so don't even go below that. Now one more thing to look at it is Dow Jones. Now talking about Dow Jones, you will see, if you look the price chart of Dow Jones, you will see that the price is actually getting squeezed. It means it is preparing for something. Okay, that time will tell us. But if I may draw a trend line like this, okay, so this is the trend line on the higher side, and this is the trend line on the lower side. Or if I use the higher end of the range, because this is pretty much clear, so I may use the higher end of the range and draw a trend line like this. In that case, you will see the price pattern is very narrow, and whenever patterns get narrower and very narrow, then you will see that you can actually guess it out that there is something which is about to happen. That time will tell us, obviously, on the higher side or on the lower side, but something is on the cards. Or for the time being, you can see how the price pattern is moving, actually moving, and obviously it has tested the lower end of the range, and we will look for the higher end of the range. That's it. Okay, so this is what we can look at. So in terms of levels, we have the lower end of the range, which will be in between 34,300 and final will be 34,060 as our support, and the big target that we are looking at will be in between 35,500, and here we are 36,200 respectively. So this is what we can look at in terms of price action and price trend. Now one thing is very much clear, that trends are positive, your VIX is going down, your dollar index is probably going to move on the downside, and that's in weekly chart. So if you are not positive on the market, that is up to you, but don't even or don't at least try to become a pessimist. Otherwise uh, you will end up with making losses if you are in stock market. If you are not in stock market, then at least don't say something to people who are interested in stock market. It's better to tell them just to learn and observe, rather than saying that I am expecting this thing. Okay, but I will end my video with the same statement, or with the same story from which I have started, that at least believe the price what you can see on your screen, and the screen is telling you that price are moving on the upside. So this is the end of the video. If you like this content, do share your thoughts in the comment section and subscribe my channel. Lastly, take care of your family and friends.